say the country's on the right track under Biden Harris. That's according to Gallup. That ain't good, especially when it comes to inflation, wages, crime, border, foreign policy. And their argument is that everything has got a 20-year plan. That would be the same thing all over again. Given the opportunity, that's a campaign ad for Trump. And then the trend that is not even here. Someone else got her ears tight. They said, you heard it doesn't answer.
Hi guys, welcome back to Daybreak. See, we're on chapter 2.
There is no good option, it seems, at this point for both and for Tim Walsh.
Not on 60 Minutes, I can tell you that much. New York Times yesterday says voters are increasingly viewing Kamala as the change.
Okay, we'll come back here.
If I'm Donald Trump, I just air that unedited clip to reverse that in response, because I think that totally undermines what the New York Times is saying there. She ain't the change candidate if she just literally on the easiest platform possible said, Joe and I did everything together.
You don't need to be shy now.
Don't look good. Always looks good, Joe Concha. We appreciate it. Thank you, sir. The race for the majority in the House.
Yeah. That's right. Former Trump DHS official bid for Congress is coming up as part of our coming up.
Creative background, it's out of this one. Save $50 on the MSA 60 CD battery chainsaw.
Do you know what you want? I hope to see you again.
And treatment is 4 times a year. In a survey, 91% of users wish they'd started sooner. So why wait? Talk to your doctor.
Effects of Botox may spread hours to weeks after injection, causing serious symptoms. Go to your doctor right away, as difficulty swallowing, speaking, breathing, eye problems, or muscle weakness can be signs of a life-threatening condition. Side effects may include allergic reactions, neck and injection site pain, fatigue, and headache. Don't receive Botox if there's a skin infection. Tell your doctor your medical history, muscle or nerve conditions, and medications, including botulinum toxins, as these may increase the risk of serious side effects.
Chronic migraine will still keep you from being there. Why wait? Talk to your doctor about Botox and get in the picture. Learn how acne can help you save.
Sue always.
Tyler, I'm so sorry. I stopped to tell you about the Hallmark Plus. It's everything you love about Hallmark all in one place.
Can you stream my favorite rom-com?
Yes, you can stream new and exclusive Hallmark movies and series.
Isn't anyone looking? This is like Wars. Read Hallmark books.
Unlimited radiant card.
See you again.
Stream joy, earn rewards, share love. Start your free trial at HallmarkPlus.com. High blood pressure is known as the silent killer. Now there's Respirate, the first ever FDA-cleared medical device, clinically proven to lower blood pressure.
The results I got were stunning. Blood pressure 20 was 19 over 79.
Multiple clinical
I'll give
trials
it a
report
try.
80% of Respirate users reduce high blood pressure.
I hope you like
To be
it.
sold without a prescription. We are so sure that Respirate will work for you. We guarantee it. Go to Respirate.com now. This is not research. Stanford is research. Back in May 26, 2016, we did a report from the Stanford research expert saying, for NVIDIA, its steady growth comes from the gaming sector, and its breakout opportunity is a brand new market, automotive driver assistance technologies. When the get learning for themselves, it will be a watershed. And these artificial brains will bring huge profits to early investors. Our members get research like this every day and have seen phenomenal results.
I have more than double my money on stocks every day. Take back for about $30,000-$40,000 profit.
I made $6,000.
Stansberry is research. Stansberry Research's daily market newsletter is free. Visit StansburyMarketResearch.com to learn how to become a member today. Here are experts' next big prediction.
I'll eat some notice. Do you tell me when it happens, or?
Hey, it's you guys again. Enough about that. What are you doing in Longport anyway? Up to no good, I bet.
Did he just leave?
No. I came here to write an article for the culture column. That's done now, but I get this morning something big is about to happen here. So I'm using some time off to stay and find a scoop.
Read that, please.
October surprises
It's honored. Expect. Unexpected.
Stream a new season of October Surprise, hosted by Red Bear.
If you think again.
Remake defiant as we face corruption charges brought against him.
When I was a captain, they wanted to fire me because they didn't do what was right for the city of New York during an emergency. So this is not new ground. Many of you are saying that know me. Y'all saying this is vintage error. So to those who just introduced themselves to me, they have a different belief.
This comes after Adams' former City Hall official was arrested yesterday and charged with witness tampering and destroying evidence.
Teamsters Union President John Ryan slamming the Democratic Party, claiming they're no longer the party for the working class.
The Democratic Party is a part of the world. They're bought and paid for by big tech. They're big tech companies.
It's kind of the new value.
That's right. And the Republicans who are now saying, okay, we want to be a working class party, right? And okay, you've got a great opportunity right now to do that.
The Teamsters Union will not endorse a presidential candidate this election, making it the first time they have not endorsed a candidate since 1996. Side note here, Beer Bomb's getting a lot of big players coming off this podcast. Beer Bomb determine this election. We will see. We're just 27 days from the election, and we listen to our week-long down-ballot series focusing on races that could determine control of the House. Today, we're headed to the Great Lakes State to look at Michigan's 8th district, where former Trump official Paul Young is taking on Democratic State Senator Christy McDonald-Rivet for a key open house seat. Paul Young is a former prosecutor, former DHS official under Trump, and he's also a former TV news guy who joins me now. Paul, great to have you on the program. This is your third congressional race. Why will the third time be the Trump important one?
Well, Todd, I'm pleased to be with you this morning, and I've been running for Congress because I want to make a difference in people's lives. I see that families just can't afford groceries, can't afford rent, and we've got to have federal policies that will support those families. And you're right, I've run before. Both times I've run before, I've run against an incumbent, and last time I ran against an incumbent whose family name had been representing the area for over 50 years. This time it's an open seat. Redistricting in 2022 made it a competitive seat. And as I'm campaigning for the district, we're getting tremendous response. I feel very good about the prospects on November 5th.
What one issue do you think will decide?
Well,
I think, as I said just a moment ago, that families surrounded
let's see what we've got.
Jefferson County, Senator, County, Dane County, Midland County, just seeing their purchasing power just evaporate over the last 3.5 years under Kamala Harris and Joe Biden. They see it as gas prices and all energy prices. They see groceries and rent and mortgage payments just across the board. And they're fed up with what they see as Democratic solutions that aren't working for them. Donald Trump and myself and Congress will be working hard for working families to make everything affordable again.
As a former DHS official, how much of your campaign is pointing out how far DHS has fallen under Democratic leadership?
Yeah, you're absolutely right to point that out. After affordability is how secure is the southern border. And sometimes people say, gee, that southern border is quite a ways from Michigan. But the truth is that the illegality there, the human trafficking, the fentanyl, criminals, the known terrorists that stream across our southern border, create danger and harm throughout the country, including here in Michigan State District. In my experience in the Trump administration, and work to secure the border is absolutely some experience that I think will help our constituents and help this country. I'm sure I'll be elected to get to Washington or Canada.
As we mentioned, you worked under Trump, moving towards you, no shot there. What impact does Trump at the top of the ticket have on your race in your district?
Look, I'm traveling throughout the district every day. I'm in all 4 counties all the time. And I see tremendous excitement for President Trump. I see you showing some video right now. We were really pleased to have President Trump here in SaGa. Just last Thursday, 6,000 people showed up in the middle of a workday. And real excitement, real enthusiasm. And again, I see it throughout the district. And you asked what might be different this time as compared to the last time I ran. I think with Donald Trump at the top of the ticket, we're going to get out tremendous voter support. And I think Donald Trump's going to help us win. I believe he's going to win the state of Michigan. I believe it's going to help Mike Rogers win the state of Michigan. I believe it's going to help me win this congressional seat here in Michigan State District.
Finally, before we let you go, my client would just flip the impression he is completely biased on this point. He wants to know Michigan or Michigan State. He's a Michigan person.
I was born in Ann Arbor and raised by a band, so I go with it.
On the show, we focus on Warhammer too much. I'm moving all of the pancakes about your news links.
Hey, listen, I'm friends
Not
with
this way.
Michigan State. They would love this place too, but I'm a little bit.
Thank you for your time, Carly. Thank you for winning.
That was very bad.
All right, it's 6 a.m. on the East Coast, and this is Wednesday, October the 9th, and this is us.
We start with the box Warhammer. No friends fleeing Florida as attacked Hurricane Milton is barely for that state of Genesee. Is sure what you need
Do you know what you want?
And while Americans are scrambling, President Harris decided to crack some jokes, open up a beer. Good seeing Colbert just a few blocks away.
This is like after a bit.
Okay, the last time I had Peter was at a baseball game with us. Cheers.
There you go. Okay. Plus, the FBI is more than Afghan nationals plot to launch an election day terror attack. How he got into the country with the help of the Biden-Harris administration. Fox and Friends, where this very busy Wednesday starts right now. And our top story, Fox Weather Alert. Hurricane Milton is expected to make landfall late tonight along Florida's west Gulf Coast.
Millions are evacuating as communities are rushing to clean up debris from the last hurricane to flee. And look at this, government researchers are flying into the eye of the hurricane to gather critical data that could help save lives.
Major airports and cruise terminals are closing as the storm approaches. Theme parks, Disney World.
I hope to see you
Universal,
again.
SeaWorld, all shutting down. Let's check in with our CEO.
Jesus, you were warning people yesterday, and it's true today, right?
The worst case scenario is going to happen.
Hello there.
The west central coast of Florida. The computer models have moved a little bit more south of Tampa.
Whoa.
However, we're not out of the woods. We still live in Tampa. Some of the computer models that we're looking at this morning has the storm a little bit moving towards the north again. So we won't know the exact timing and track until maybe a few hours before landfall. That's how it goes in tropical meteorology, unfortunately. But we have warned the people we need to warn. We have that cone of uncertainty, so all those folks that are within that cone, you need to be, well, hunkering down if you haven't left already. Here is the storm. This is a Category 5 storm. It's interacting with the trough now, which is helping lift it northward. It's also, I think, going through something called an eye wall replacement cycle, and these hurricanes go through these transformative cycles to try to strengthen. But the problem is, as it weakens a little bit, the wind span expands. So that means more real estate is going unfolding currently. We're still dealing with an epic storm surge, a historic storm surge that is going to flood neighborhoods, overtop homes along the west coast of Florida. So here is the computer models. You can see the track moves a little bit to the south. And again, south of the center of circulation is where you're going to get the worst of the storm surge. That pound of water that moves in 10 to 15 feet. North of the center of circulation is going to be a foot or more of rain. Okay? And then you're going to see the hurricane force winds moving across the whole state of Florida in towards the Atlantic. And the east coast of Florida also feeling potentially dangerous impacts. So as you can see as we go through time, look at how it expands, okay? And that's very dangerous. It's still going to carry the same storm surge. We're still warning up to 15 feet in around the Tampa Bay area. Now up to 12 feet for places like Fort Myers, Bradenton, Port Charlotte. You know, all of these areas are so vulnerable to the storm surge because the shelf is so shallow. It's almost like a ramp for all of this water to move in.
It's massive. It is indeed. Janice, thank you very much. She'll be in the Weather Center all morning long. Let's bring in Jimmy Petronas. He is Florida's Chief Financial Officer. Jimmy, good morning to you.
Good morning.
You know, it's all hands on deck. You're battening down the hatches. For a lifetime, people have talked about the big one. This actually could be the big one for people along the Gulf Coast.
Well, in my books, this will be the biggest storm that I've ever seen in the state of Florida. We've got more resources in the form of urban search and rescue, free stays in the state of Florida than we have ever had for any natural disaster. We have got teams all the way from Washington State to Virginia that are ready to roll as soon as it's safe to get these brave men and women out in the hardest way to save lives.
From what you can tell, what about the evacuation rate? Do you think most people have listened? Have you been monitoring from satellites, from planes, to have an idea of who's around?
Well, perfect example, last night, I made a last minute run for some supplies, run into a couple that I know. They tell me about a loved one that they have contacted in Sarasota, elderly couple. They're refusing to evacuate. And, you know, I plead with people, check on your elderly, check on your neighbors. Some people are so overwhelmed by the circumstances, especially the elderly, that they're not heeding the warning. But the Tampa Bay market got hit by a rain. They know the stove is hot, and they will not take a chance to get burned at that time.
So tell us, what type of resources for folks? You know, someone brought up to me yesterday, some people don't evacuate because they don't have the means to evacuate. What type of resources are put in place for folks that don't have the money? They're paycheck to paycheck right now to leave 30 miles out of town.
Sure, so in all those municipalities that have municipal transportation, those are running around the clock taking people to shelter. In addition, you appreciate what Uber has done. They have actually done free rides to shelters. They open up the Uber app, put in the promotional code, Hurricane Milton, and then that will give you a free ride to the local shelter.
Yeah, Jimmy, we saw the images of they were being sent to us through text messages of people driving down their neighborhood streets and seeing all the debris from the last hurricane. And I know that Governor Ron DeSantis opened up all the landfills so that all of that debris could be moved to the landfills because he said yesterday when he was on our show it's going to be dangerous, all that is going to be flying around. But now we're getting reports that gas stations for people leaving their houses and trying to go north or south, they're running out of gas. What is the plan? I do know that there is it's for people watching, there's Gas Buddy. I know on this app, it's called Find and Pay for Gas. It's a fuel availability tracker. It's been activated to help drivers find fuel if they're in a situation. What's your plan to get fuel to these gas stations and get first responders in and after this hits?
Well, we're doing Florida Highway Patrol escorts for the tankers in order to get gas to these stations. It's not as much of a supply problem as a distribution problem. And when you have that many people moving around, you have to invest in it. And yet, you got to remember, this is Columbus Day weekend. This is typically a weekend holiday where Southeast United States is sending on Central Florida for the holiday in order to enjoy it. So there's more people that have days of vacation planned. So we do have extra people in the state this time because school is out.
What do you have today?
Indeed. And Jimmy, and as we look live at Tampa, where it is lightly raining at this point at 6:08 in the morning, We know there are some people who are stubborn and they will not leave, even though the cops have knocked on their door and said you've got to get out. But once this storm starts hitting, people are going to get in their cars and they're going to get out on the highway. You guys are doing something that I have never heard of before. You started opening up backup shelters of last resort, so near the highway, so the drivers who are stuck in the traffic as the storm's coming down, they actually go to those shelters. How do they find them?
So again, thank goodness we have great media partners. You're talking about it right now. They can go to reporterdisaster.org. They can go to preparefl.com. Hopefully they'll check out our social media. We're doing everything we can to try to reach out to people, let them know that every single storm has that individual who panics and they feel like I need to escape my house. And then we find them in their car walked away. Unfortunately, the word got them to that.
All right, thanks, Jimmy Petronis, Chief Financial Officer. We appreciate it, sir. Good luck.
God bless you.
God bless you. Unless all the folks units hitting the south. So people are staying. What's the reason you're doing? I talked to a friend and she said nothing else to say because he's spent his whole life to build this house. He's in construction, so he feels like he wants to stay, make sure everything's safe. But she got out with the dog, with the kids.
Well, apparently I just sent me a message from the Jerusalem Post about how a Jewish rabbi is staying in the synagogue. Sounds like it's either on or near one of the ground. He's not going to stay because he feels obligated. He feels obligated to be there. But it is not one of the official shelters. You know, people think, and yesterday, prices for airline tickets skyrocketed. Some of the tickets out of Tampa simply to go to Atlanta were $2,500. Here's the thing. Yeah, it did at 9 o'clock in the morning. You don't have to go to Georgia. You can go inland 20 miles just so you're away from the storm surge. That's what all the officials are trying to get folks to. All right, let's talk about 2024. The election is two stories. I mean, this could be the October surprise. RELINK could have been an October surprise. It's going to affect the election. And, of course, Florida hitting again. This massive storm, which looks to be a massive storm doing massive damage, that could be it. And still, we were wondering if the president was going to cancel his trip over to Germany. And then we said, I wonder if the vice president will cancel her appearance on these lighthearted shows like The View and Stephen Colbert's Late Night Show. And the answer is she didn't. And here's the whole, I think, to me, this is, even though you tape it in the afternoon, and it's in New York, and it's not in Florida, the whole country's watching, and this is what they saw. So, would you like that beer with me so I can tell you what outside? This was, we asked ahead of time. To the vice president, I said that you asked for Bill and I. I'm just curious.
Okay, so last time I had beer was at a baseball exercise. Cheers.
There you go.
And she wants to be a leader until it's time for us to have leadership. She wanted to talk to Ron DeSantis so bad. You would think that she would be side by side with Joe Biden as this crisis is happening. He canceled his trip, and then I think it was just stunning after she said that and attacked Ron DeSantis that Joe Biden said that they've been working together just fine. So much so that he gave Ron DeSantis his personal cell phone number, and they have a good relationship when it comes together, giving him everything that he needs to do. So they're going to make sure
I have to get used to this train.
not being with the companionship. It just doesn't look like it.
And you see the right person running for president, or they actually drinking beer. It makes it look like you don't care about what's happening in North Carolina.
You know, one of those things about popularity of people who run for president is that's obviously on say. Just say. But it was the guys who always say.
No, it was not. She also was on Howard Stern, and then earlier in the day, she was on The View, asked this question, which she was also asked with Stephen Colbert, hours later, 6 or 7 hours later, and she still got the same answer. She didn't change anything about the administration. Would you have done something differently than President Biden shouldn't ask for you? Think of when it comes to most of the decisions that have impact
Under the present administration, under a Harris administration, what would the major changes be, and what would stay the same?
Sure, well, I mean, I'm obviously not Joe Biden. And that would be one thing. But also, if it's important to say you're 28 days from now, I'm not Donald Trump.
Right, yeah, and they both agree that Howard Stern is just over the top. I just listened this morning of this hatred of Trump and his this cartoonish vision of what Trump represents and what he would do. And he just hates people that vote for that Trump. So when they did Howard Stern, he said, yeah, Trump is Trump. I just don't like the people that voted for him. And we'll vote for him. So you don't like it. Well, he also said that he would have voted for Ryan too. Yeah, it's all wrong. If they were wrong. The same thing still Bruce Springsteen. It's all out there. I'm telling them you have to do it. It's okay to say 70% of people think that they don't have that direction. And to say, you don't disagree with anything with Joe Biden, I'm also tired of lying to wrong because she's still the city vice president. They did remove him so she could be on the ticket.
What about the border crisis? The numbers have quadrupled under those two people right there. What about inflation? Inflation went up. Look at all of it. She could have said any of these. I would have changed the way we exited Afghanistan. We lost 13 U.S. service members. A lot of people who helped us, our interpreters over there, many of them died. What's happening to the women now under the Taliban? I would change how we exited. What about all of these people are coming through? Look at that 1.8 million new driveways. Those are just the ones that we know about. What about the ones that are here for the terrorists? What about those that are here on the terror watch list? 375?
But you're absolutely right. And she said, look, here's how I did to Joe Biden. And she did a story where it's like, okay, Kamala Harris and Joe Biden never wanted over different issues. She's looking at the polls, she's thinking that their internal polling shows that she is a little ahead. But we talked a little bit yesterday about the New York Times poll that came out. Everybody's hurrying with the economy. Donald Trump is still up on the economy, but now it's only 2 points. And I think one of the reasons for that is she's got so much money that she is putting into TV ads.
Time to start working.
I was on Florida over the weekend. I saw a ton of ads on her and about Amendment 4, which is about abortion. That's going to drive a lot of votes in Florida. We're getting a lot of ads here for Kamala Harris, and they are trying to flip some of these red districts blue. And they might actually do it. But when you look at the polls where Donald Trump 1 month ago was ahead by 5 points on the economy, now only 2. It's the TV. And I would like to see beyond the New York Times Siena poll that number one, she's not after what she's ahead. This reminds me of President Biden when he was desperately trying to save his candidacy. He did 5 network interviews after not doing anything for 2 years, had a press conference for the first time, then had rally after rally, and he still got that call to you better drop out and then pretended as if it was his idea. So I just think that when you listen to what they're saying, you see really 2 worlds. Howard Stern's still bringing up that word about the bleach. Donald Trump wants to tell everyone that bleach. It was a throwaway comment just saying that we're cleaning furniture. It's too bad the body doesn't have something like that. He says dictator for the first day. It's going to be a dictator. It's always that. But dictator is a side comment or a tiny ball for showing how the just want to sign the executive orders. You will leave NATO. NATO's over. You didn't leave NATO. This has already been debated, but Mr. Millions will he's getting more funding. He says, I want them to stop going in for the free ride, stop getting natural gas from Russia while asking us to watch their back. So I just think he's going to put Jimmy Kimmel in jail. He said every single time he has said that my redemption, my revenge will be success.
And he said other things. Well, they're going to ask Kamala Harris on the video. I think it's to you. Are you going to leave the country? Are you afraid if Donald Trump gets the president? I would just start thinking, I was like, well, why would you even ask that question to her?
Well, she didn't answer.
As if she's got the assassination attempt. As if there's been law there against her. I mean, it's such a dumb question.
I was like, okay, I'm not impressed. She didn't say anything that was amazing. Nothing new. So that was kind of my takeaway.
Actually, she did have a new plan that she talked about yesterday to expand Medicare to provide home health care to older people. But once again, she sent that out there, but she didn't explain how they were going to pay for it. Her staff had to tell the reporters who called about it, hey, how are you going to pay for that? Oh, we're going to save money on Medicare prescriptions. Once again, this is one of those things where she's put the stuff out there, but there are no details. It's all about the kitchen sink approach toward everything in the law. Look at 60. If you wonder what Donald Trump out of 60 minutes, you just saw it. Turns out there's revelations about editing someone her age, and that's one that we know of. How many others did she screw up that they didn't even air? Or would they have done that for Trump if they did something and actually make it look good? 619 here in New York City, and once again, our lead story in other news is about a rapper.
Yeah, Sean Diddy Combs, Steve, you're right. He's due back in work tomorrow after filing a appeal to be released from prison at the awaiting trial on federal racketeering and sex trafficking charges. The New York Post reports the music label's legal team plans to cite a lack of evidence to keep him behind bars. And they point to what they say are legal errors in the 2 prior decisions to deny him bail. During the second appeal, prosecutors argued Diddy is a flight risk. Look at the Jewish students at Harvard are on edge after an anti-Israel protester smashed the windows and splashed red paint on a statue at the Ivy League school campus.
Come to the right place. Yeah, thanks as always.
A video posted to social media shows the chaos that unfolded on campus. The account that posted it claims it was an act of solidarity with the Palestinian resistance. Harvard University police say the incident is under investigation. And it's the end of an era for one of the oldest hotels on the Vegas Strip, a controlled implosion, reducing the trauma damage to rubble. This took place less than an hour ago. Well, that's cool looking. Tropicana opened up way back in 1957. Sorry, all those people were born then. For construction of a Major League Baseball stadium, that'll be the new home to the Oakland Athletics. Every day you see a hotel exploding on TV. It looks like
That's natural. Was everyone out of it?
every time I make sure everybody out here. The toilets and sinks and another hotel.
Man, everything. Take your time looking.
Chocolate dots on the pillows and thank you very much. I got a good reservation there. I would look somewhere else. That's right. Try to get a report. Just know Tropicana is still working on the show. That's what he's saying. That's your problem. All right. 622, we got some serious news. This was quite hot. This was late yesterday. The Afghan national, that guy right there, has been arrested for plotting allegedly an election day terrorist attack. How the chaotic Afghanistan withdrawal allowed this guy into our country. Straight up. Undoubted.
When it's up top like a month ago, it seemed to be silly.
Woo! Hey, trying to open up the statues!
Packed with the power of Robertson in every bite. Easy to take off and leave anywhere. Chew on the leaf, chew on them.
I'm writing down and stuffing most of my wash. Now I'll be smelling fresh all day long. So fresh. with down recyclables, which is hot, wash, wow. For holiday freshness,
A lot of retail stores just canceled that huge order, leaving us with a ton of extra My Pillows. But you know what? That's their loss. I'm going to make it your game. For the first time ever, you get standard classic My Pillows for wholesale prices. Only $14.88. I can't believe I didn't say that. Only $14.88. But it gets even better. For a limited time, I'm going to offer my entire classic collection at wholesale prices. Upgrade with king size My Pillow for just $18.88. King size only $1 more. Get my body pillows for
Take as long as you need.
$20.88. And multi-use My Pillows for only $9.88. So go to
I'll be waiting for you.
MyPillow.com and call the number on
Take
the
as
screen.
long as you need. I'll be waiting for you.
Take advantage of wholesale pricing for the first time ever on TV, including my standard size My Pillow, only $14.88. They've never been offered this low before. We have limited quantities at this price, so limit's going to be 10, and once they're gone, they're gone.
There wouldn't be an hour of the day that I didn't think about anything. I chose Nutrafol because it was 100% safe and they tested it. I experienced thickness, volume. Nutrafol is life-changing.
get going at Nutrafol.com. Only from SimpliSafe, 24/7 micro protection. This exclusive technology allows SimpliSafe agents to help stop crime in real time. Stop. The instant trigger deterrence and faster relief response. There's no safe like SimpliSafe. Remember when we said you got your whole life ahead of you? At United Healthcare, we say we still do. It's nice to know you're free to focus on what matters with reliable Medicare coverage from United Healthcare.
Is your dog telling you they may have allergic itch? Apoquel is the #1 treatment for allergic itch. The veterinarians have trusted for over 15 million dogs, and it starts working in just 4 hours.
Do not use in dogs with serious infections. May cause worsening of existing parasitic skin infestations or pre-existing cancers and serious infections. New neoplasias have been observed. Do not use in dogs less than 12 months old.
Ask your vet for Apoquel, now available in tasty chewable.
All rise on Milton. Milton is taking the hurricane. Louisa Lakes on Sport Policy Update today on American News.
This must be the Eastern Queen.
Last 2 years that I've been on my own, it's been very challenging in order to make ends meet. The agency that I deal with,
As long
one
as
of
you
the
need.
things that we keeping with toxic food down, is groceries and other necessities that
I'll be waiting for you.
It's always gone with a smile. Thanks to United Ways, and like myself, live in grace and dignity.
Fox News alerted Afghan national is in custody today after being accused of plotting an election day terrorist attack on behalf of ISIS. The Central
Okay.
special immigrant visa days after the Biden administration crazy Afghan withdrawal. Rick Sigmund has the details on that.
So the FBI has been warning that the open southern border and the flow of illegal aliens into the U.S. means potential terrorists are entering the country. So the Justice Department says an Afghan citizen living in Oklahoma has been charged with plotting a terrorist attack on election day in ISIS. 27-year-old Nasir Tawhidi obtained weapons and ammunition to launch this attack. He arrived in the U.S. in September 2021, just days after the U.S. withdrawal from Afghanistan. The DOJ saying, quote, Tawhidi allegedly indicated that his attack was planned for Election Day. And in a post-arrest interview, Tawhidi allegedly confirmed that the attack was planned for Election Day, targeting large gatherings of people during which he and the juvenile were expected to die as martyrs. Former acting ICE Director Tom Holman says the risk of a terror attack brought on by the lack of security at the southern border.
What's the scary American people, what this administration has done, the Harris administration, how many more just like him are plotting an attack right now? Luckily, this guy was calling us some chatter, but we both know the intelligence community isn't perfect. They'll miss more than they get. So God help us. They're position one in the country because of this administration.
Now, convicted, Tawhidi faces up to 35 years in prison. Right?
Unbelievable, but not unexpected. Meanwhile, thank you, Brooke. This morning, as millions flee Hurricane Milton in Florida, Vice President Kamala Harris wrapping up a softball media blitz here in New York City. What are we cracking, Joseph? Cracking a beer with Stephen Colbert. Here's your lifetime beer with me, so I can something what that's like. This was, now we asked ahead of time, because I can't just be getting a drink to the Vice President. I said, you asked for Miller. I'm just curious.
Okay, the last time I had beer was at a base clubbing event. Cheers.
There you go. That crowd roars, but is that the right move? Here to react, former senior advisor to Tim Scott, his presidential campaign, Matt Foreman. Matt, your reaction, you're a communications guy. If that's your client, is that the move?
I mean, she wants to have her cake and eat it too. She wants to go yuck it up with The View and Stephen Colbert, are all openly supportive. And yet she also wants to insert herself with Ron DeSantis and try and play president, and when she never has done this before, and then criticize him when he won't go along with it. You can't do both. Either go and do these softball interviews or go pretend you're president at the White House in July.
I mean, you have President Biden canceled his trip, no Angola, no Germany, gotta stick around. And he's praising governors for stepping up for his second major hurricane. And she's going from Howard Stern to The View to Stephen Colbert show after doing 60 Minutes. People that have empathy and care about the American people. Tell me if this show, remember these accusations, and then keep in mind what you just did having a beer at the park.
What just upsets me so is the idea that any politician will play political games with these folks, with people who are in the midst of such suffering, loss of life, loss of their homes, loss of normalcy, and then for the sake of political gain, tell these lies in a way that is meant to make people distrust the help that is there for them to receive. It's crude. Have, empathy, man.
If you watch what happened in the western part of North Carolina, if you saw the special operations, the groups that had to go in because FEMA wasn't there, if you saw the civilian choppers and taking 10 days to pull the Army in, you don't think you're open to criticism for that? And how does Stephen Colbert even, as a comedian, not know that?
I mean, hey, dude, where was she when this was barreling down? With celebrities raising money. Joe Biden did go back to work. And again, up in New York. And again, where about the empathy? Where about the empathy for the governor staring at a Cat 5 face representing the residents and his state, and then going out and calling him selfish because he won't indulge in your little campaign stuff? It's ridiculous.
And Matt, you did tell our producers, you see a huge problem between Biden, passive-aggressive, against the vice president. And when he praised DeSantis yesterday in the Oval Office, that was more evidence of it. Calling a press conference in the middle of her event, that was more evidence of it. And the fact that she says she was there with me every step of the way, is that more evidence?
Oh, absolutely. You've seen it for the last week or so. Great. Going out to start her event, then really giving her a big bear hug to unpopular president, saying she's a major player in everything I've done. And then also, yeah, you're right, yesterday, he just threw her under the bus. The bump what she was saying, going over the top, saying how communicative, cooperative DeSantis was, you're all working together, he's doing a good job. did not have to do that. I can imagine the White House would get a free agent all over the Bears game.
Yeah, I hope they work it out. So, you know, but it's, I'm just, I hope everybody gets along. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Move on. Straight ahead. The White House using a new catchphrase to deflect from hurricane response criticism. Do the American people buy it?
There's a lot of misinformation.
Misinformation is not money right now.
The whole premise of the question is misinformation.
My name is Scott Hall, a sergeant with the Marine Service. Tunnel to Towers is my father with my sister-in-law after the tragedy. Our brother Brian, a United States Trooper, sergeant, and unfortunately he was taken in the aftermath of Hurricane Ida. Tunnel to Towers is a phenomenal organization that comes in and takes care of finances that you can imagine when personally, I feel like this agency is a miracle. It's a godsend. It should be, everyone should be contributing, whether they're in law enforcement or any first responder job. I'm a proud New York State Trooper. Tunnel to Towers Foundation. Let us do good.
Don't worry. I my team too. Like Eli, they glider center.
Again, July
The only way to stop Choice Hotels is a family of brands with a hotel for every traveler you want to be. Like Quality Inn for the dad that gets every dollar and minute out of this family road trip.
Stay 2 nights and get 8,000 points.
Here's why you should switch from Google to DuckDuckGo on all your devices. DuckDuckGo comes with a built-in search engine like Google, but it's private. And Google and other companies. And there's no catch. It's free. We make money from ads, but they don't follow the around. Join the
Okay, guys.